Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tamar Meisels, and today I wanted to show you how to make an easy, perfect Shabbat challah. This is something that I've made over the last few years, so I've learned a few tricks that I'd like to share with you. So I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to show you how it's done. 1 kilo of flour. 1 tablespoon of salt. Tablespoons of yeast. 1, 2. To be too sweet, so I add about half a cup of sugar. I like to add a little bit more honey, less honey, but it gives it an extra flavor. So I add some honey. Warm water, not hot water, but you like to use warm water to help the yeast. 1, 2 cups. 1, 2. Okay, so I mix it all together. It doesn't matter much what order you do it. It doesn't matter. Some people say you have to add the salt less. I find that it doesn't make any difference, and don't need less than 10 full minutes, okay? Okay, let's get going. Now see, it's a little bit sticky. I'm going to add some of the flour. It's good to leave out some flour because you could always add in flour, whereas adding water changes the whole. Okay, so I use my body. And we let that sit. Hi, so it's been an hour and a half, and you see my challah has doubled in size, even a little bit more doubled in size. Beautiful challah dough. And what we're going to do now is we're going to shape it. I'm going to show you a few tricks and tips with that too. So I take half. Now 1 kilo of dough makes about 6 medium-sized challahs, so that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to do just the braids today. So I'm going to make 6 challah braids. So here, I start with about half the dough. While I'm making this dough, at the same time, this I leave over here so that it doesn't dry out. So I leave this on the side, and here. This is going to make out 3 rolls. So I have my knife and my roller. I cut it out 1, 2, 3. Even pieces. I just kind of weigh it myself. I get a feeling for how much it weighs, and I start off with this. I cut it up into 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 6 challahs are going to go in my 2 trays. So I got 2 trays lined up here. And in the meantime, I'm going to preheat the oven to 180. And okay, so I made these pieces. Now I'm just going to try to make them equal. If you have a scale, you could use a scale to try to get them to be roughly around the same size. It doesn't matter all that much, but you just don't want to have one that's really small or one that's really, really big, but it doesn't matter that much. Okay, so I made my pieces, so I'm going to make 3 challah rolls. So here, I'm going to move these aside, and I'm going to show you how I make 1 roll. So what I do is I pat it down, and using a roller helps it get it really, really extra fluffy. So I roll it out, roll it, and then roll it this way. Now you see there's that line, so I try to get rid of that line so that the line doesn't show when it bakes. Start 1, 2, 3, and I take the one from the right and I go to the center. Then I go to the left to the center. To the center. Now what you want to leave a little bit of space, because when it rises, you don't want it to be too tight together. So I leave a little bit of space between each of the, see I'm leaving a little bit of space. Close it up, I could put it on the bottom, bottom. And then I'm going to place it on my tray just like that. So I'm going to have 3 over here and 3 in the other tray. So it's been about an hour and a half. Like you can see, it's doubled in size. And one way we check to see that it's risen properly, if we poke our finger, and if it goes up slowly, you know it's ready. If it goes up too quickly, it hasn't risen enough. And if it doesn't go up at all, it means it rose too much. So I added an egg plus a yolk to give it extra color. And another tip I like to do is I like to use a drop of Ceylon to give it that really nice color. So I added some Ceylon. I mixed up the egg with the yolk. I preheated the oven to 180. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to double coat. Here, I mixed a nice egg mixture. I double coat it. So here I do 1. You want to coat it nicely on all sides, on the sides, in the front, in the back. You want to make sure you get to all the cracks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to double coat it. So I'm going to do one side, and then I'm going to add some sesame seeds. You could add sesame seeds or other seeds you like. We like to add sesame seeds. I do one more coat, and then the seeds. All around, all around, all around. And I add some of my sesame seeds. Sesame seeds. There we go, just like that. Okay, again, second coating, seeds. Okay, I put it in the oven for 15 minutes. My oven's 15 minutes. You have to check your oven, how long it takes you. It's about 15 to 20 minutes. Hey guys, welcome back. So each tray was in the oven for 15 minutes. I covered it with a towel. I let it cool off a little bit. You could see it came out to 6 medium-sized, beautiful challahs. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to freeze them. If you're going to have it for the next day, I would recommend to freeze it. And you can see it's beautiful, fluffy. I'm not going to open it because we're not supposed to open it, but I'm very happy with the results. And thanks for being, and I'll see you in the next video.